is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the kick goes out of bounds. How about this for a start? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle there, but yet nothing.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewall them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
It's third down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. You bring him down after a short return, and the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge. The back's got it. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They look to throw it here on second down, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Miami. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
It's one of the worst ways you can ever imagine starting a football game is to throw a pick six in the first quarter. Luckily, there's still plenty of time. They got to regroup and get ready to go.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. State offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. trying to find room. It's Hayes. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Pitch to the back. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Third down after that running play. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. And now the running back's got it again. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen at State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Caught by the receiver. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Now he's bringing it back. Now the 40. Out past the 30. At the 10. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. The quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Defense getting very heavy here. We're going to stuff the run. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. looking for 6. Almost had it in the end zone for a huge pick. Instead, the offense has one chance on 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity in dropping that interception.
And he's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. This time it's complete. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They pulled him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That pass is caught.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Running back with the football. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their pass.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. The shotgun running play call. And he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the 1st quarter of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the 1st quarter stats. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looks to the left for a quick throw, and it's a comeback route. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught over the move. It's Hayes. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? He shreds the tackle. He moves the ball out to the 15.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. It's a nice game when he moves the football up to the 27.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And I tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami has, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Breaks into the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass this time. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
To throw, it's St. Clair. It's another deep shot. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great fit to deny a touchdown.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you can...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. One problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Caught quickly. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Now it's 2nd down here. Grab behind the line. It's Reynolds. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Hayes. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that one produces a decent gain. Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Hayes.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has a path to the end zone. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Looking to pass here on second down. Touchdown, Penn State, as they put 6 more on the board. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. They'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Using his legs, it's Slime. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Back-to-back deep shots. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Now they're putting themselves in these 3rd and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
Choosing to return the punt, and the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the 1st half clock. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He can and escape. It's a sack. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll be brought down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw through. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Makes it look easy.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. Meadow's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Canes will kick it off to begin the second half. And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Designed quarterback run. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And that will give them the lead now. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. When he's got some space here. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made after a short return, and the pick ends that threat. Offense makes their way on the field. Hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff again. Has the first down and still going. It's a nice game. They move the football up to the 27.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down. We're going to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Handoff for the single back. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Nittany Lions will have first and 10 here. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. On the read. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is.
And it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards. Instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They'll run here on third and goal. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
Wants to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Canes will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the return will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into open space. Running through the tackle. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Hayes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And it'll be Smoker right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Screen to the receiver in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Out of the gun now on third down. Well, the defender makes the catch, but it's ruled out of bounds, so incomplete.
quarterback catches a break on this throw. He puts it up into traffic. The defender actually catches the ball, comes down out of bounds, or he would have had a pick.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Carr. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's looking deep again. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's another deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to chuck it again. Back-to-back deep shots. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on fourth down.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a point.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Quarterback here works through progressions, Chris. Just nobody downfield, just checks it down to his back, but a great job by the defense rallying to the football.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6. Man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on third and long from inside the red zone.
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. 29-13. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner heads out of bounds. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Could take it all the way. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Working clock with the ground game.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
He's found some room at the 45. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. In the clear at the 25. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll run the option. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it?
Boy, incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover, they got a chance to get back in the game.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. To throw, it's Holstein. Looking for a late deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away.
Looking for a deep completion. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the foot.
And they heave it deep downfield. But way downfield and still running inside the 20. That's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Warner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
On the move now. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. No press here. The defense backing away. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. It's a quick grab. He will score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Now, you know, this touchdown, it actually gives them a chance now that they're down 10. Really critical. You pull out the two-point play. You got to hit it to make it a one-possession game.
So the touchdown was big, but they need this two-point conversion to make it a one-score game. Looking downfield. It's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. Will get into the end zone. A two-point try draws them within 8 points. A one-score game. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.